Hello and welcome to the world of recipes. This is Vaishali and today I'll be showing you great Indian snack, that is samosa. Back in my hometown, I have always seen people waiting for this hot samosa to come out of that kadai and have a bite of it. You can do it at home also. Today I'll be showing you easy and perfect recipe for that samosa. So let's see the ingredients. For covering, we'll use maida or all-purpose flour 1.5 cup. This is ajwain or carom seeds 1 teaspoon, salt 1 teaspoon, is clarified butter or ghee 2 tablespoons and water. For samosa fillings we are going to use 3 boiled potatoes medium size, half cup of green peas, cumin powder half tablespoon, coriander powder half tablespoon and chaat masala 3/4 tablespoon. Red chili powder 2 teaspoon, turmeric powder 1 teaspoon, salt about 3 teaspoons. Ginger garlic paste half tablespoon, 2 to 3 green chilies roughly ground and lemon. Oil for frying samosa and making samosa filling. We'll start making our covering first. In this all-purpose flour we're going to add salt about 1 teaspoon. Then we'll add this carom seeds 1 teaspoon and mix them together. And now we are going to put this clarified butter or ghee. You can use oil also. This is to cover the granules of all-purpose flour so that when we fry it, it gets crispy. Make sure all the dried flour is covered with this clarified butter. Now all the dried flour is covered with this ghee. Now we'll add water little by little and we'll make tough dough. Now this dough is ready. We'll cover it and we'll keep it resting for about 15 to 20 minutes. Till that time we can make our stuffing. For this stuffing we are going to add 1 tablespoon of oil to this heating pan. Don't add too much oil as oily stuffing will not taste good. Now as the oil is hot, I'll add this ginger and garlic paste. Let the raw taste of garlic vanish. Now we'll add in this chilies. Now we'll add in this potato. We'll just crush them with our hands and put it. Make sure the pieces should be smaller so that when we mix it with all the spices, the pieces we should get nicely covered with spices and every bite should have that taste of all the masalas. Mix them in between. You can keep these crushed potatoes ready as well. Now mix it nicely. I will add in this peas. I'm using frozen peas here. If you are using fresh peas, you should add it before potato and let it cook for some time so that it gets softened. Now they are mixed together. Now we'll add all the spices here. Coriander powder, cumin powder, turmeric powder, chaat masala, salt. It will need about 3 tablespoons chili powder. Now mix them well. This stuffing doesn't have any set menu, so you can have your own varieties. You can make variations. Squeeze this lemon. Now this stuffing is ready. Now let's start making samosas. Our dough is ready now. Our stuffing is also ready. Let's quickly make the samosas. This dough has been resting for about 15 minutes now. We need to knead this dough nicely so that it becomes soft. Now we'll make balls about this size of ball. It's almost a golf ball size. You can adjust this ball size according to the size of samosas you want. One ball will make 2 samosas. So this dough had made about 8 balls now. So we'll get 16 samosas out of this. So now we'll take this one ball and roll it to make a little thicker chapati. We'll use some dry flour for dusting. Do not use oil here because we need to stick the edges of the samosa. If you use oil, it won't stick properly and it will open when you are frying. Roll it evenly. Make oval shape puri here. As you can see the thickness of this puris. Now I'll cut this chapati in 2 halves and we'll make our samosa here. Dip your hand in the water and put water on all the edges here. Because we need to stick them, and this flat edge you will turn from the center like this and another on overlapping on this edge and just press this. So now this edge has stuck together and it made us a cone like this. We'll put filling inside. I put about 1.5 tablespoon of filling here. Now we'll stick these edges together. We'll just fold them in between and stick them. These edges should be nicely stuck so that it should not open when you're frying it. So if you want to use little water to stick them together. And now we'll just fold it like this and this one samosa is ready. Likewise we'll do all the samosas now. I'll show you one more here. Put water on all the sides. and just turn it inside. Stick them together, press it nicely, and this cone is ready. Stuff in. And again seal the borders. Fold them in between. This samosa is ready. We'll put it in one plate and we'll make the rest of the samosas now. All these samosas are ready now. This has made around 16 samosas, not as big as restaurant size. Now let's take them for frying. Check edges of samosa for any faults before putting it in the oil. Now the oil is hot. We'll put in this samosa. Be careful while putting the samosas. Put it slowly in. We don't want too much hot oil here, as this covering needs to be cooked properly and should not turn brown immediately. We're keeping gas on medium flame. We're checking and putting all the samosas here. Now as you can see, the samosas have turned light brown in color. Now we'll take it out. Drain out excess oil and take it on a paper towel. Likewise, fry all other samosas. I tried putting some samosas in the air fryer. I have preheated air fryer at 180 degrees for about 5 minutes, and then I have put these samosas brush them with little oil from all the sides. And again at 180 degrees I put them for 12 minutes. Now this is done. Let's check it. Yeah, you can see samosas are nice golden in color. These samosas are ready. Serve them hot with green spicy chutney and sweet and sour tamarind chutney. There are many ways to serve this samosa. You can make dahi samosa, you can make chole samosa, or simply with one chutney or fried chilies you can serve it. Thanks for watching this recipe. For more recipes, keep on watching World of Recipes. Thank you.